Hello, everyone. I hope you all had a good weekend. I don't know what time it is your time in the world. It is Sunday night going into Monday night, my time. And I want to talk about what I feel is important to my community with our situation right now. Right now, the simple version is every time frame from the 12-hour up, I feel it is bullish. But from the 10-hour, we can say 6-hour confidently down. It does not have the confirmed gas to push through technically the greatest resistance that we have seen in Bitcoin's life so far. At least the most important. This is not the greatest resistance. It is the most important one for us, because it is what we're dealing with now. Now, we have had so many amazing times. The past 10 days, 2 weeks, I can go on and go on how the accuracy and the amazing action and trades and calls we have had. But there's a danger to that. And the danger is we can get caught up in the fun, so to speak, and the energy of what's going to happen next. What's the next thing we're going to be able to sink our teeth into? Taking a look at these higher time frames, there is absolute hope. Looking here at the 4-day, we see that we are oversold. Money flows coming in. The weekly, looking at this flow of money, right? We're looking for this to be a higher high. If we can get a higher high, very exciting. And size does matter in this space. But you can still get trapped with a little bit of movement on the grander scheme of things. It's happened to all of us before. Earlier this weekend, going into from Thursday night, we knew that we were going to hit some icebergs. Friday, we dumped down to 9150. Boom. Saturday morning, saw potential of a crash. Didn't crash. It went down $150. We'll take it. Now that the weekend is over, it's back to the big boys and not just the weekend flutters. Taking a look here at the 6-hour, we see that the flow of money is cruising down. We are overbought. And we are at the greatest resistance, the most important resistance that we've ever been at. Taking a look at the 4-hour, money flow going down. Couple little signs of being oversold. That's good. Yeah, anchored triggers. So that kind of neutralizes. It's undecided. This is undecided territory here at this resistance. something bullish I mentioned before, we don't really have, we can't get, I cannot get confirmation until it happens. And that confirmation is if the money flow comes down and bounces off this zero line, as it does in bull runs. For example, like we went up to 20K, it happened like 3 or 4 times where it goes boom, boom. But this is the first one. And the signs are there for it to be potentially there. So, all this being said, the time frames we're going over, here's what I'm really trying to say. This is what is important. If you are long, then you really, this is one of those times where you have to be protected. You have to have market stop losses, not limit. Don't use that. Don't set a limit stop loss and use that as an excuse for failure. Saying, oh, my order didn't execute. Don't do that. Little bit of hope here actually on the 3 hour. Look at this. We have some anchors and triggers. Money flow coming up. A little bit of oversoldness. Okay. This is interesting. I think this is new from what I've seen. I don't believe I've seen this before in Bitcoin specifically. I don't think I've seen this pattern. So we're definitely going to be logging this in the book for what happens next. Up or down or sideways. So again, if you don't want to watch this whole video on what I'm talking about, long or short, protection. Big time protection. Must have. We can scan as much as we can. The good news is the macro, again, size matters. I'd rather have the macro on my side than nothing. This is one of those times you really have to check yourself and realize that you have plenty of time. You do not need to risk the farm or set yourself in a position where you can lose. There's no point in losing. You don't have to. You don't have to lose anything. Let's look at the 20K run up. See if there's anything we can learn. Okay, this was 20K. You see these, this was the bull run. These money flows came up. Didn't spend much time in the red. Boop, came up. Boop. And that was it, huh? At the 6 hour. What does that look like? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Look at this. When we went up, look, 1, 2, 3. We stayed up here a while. The support on the money flow zero line held. We were in the red for a while here. Yeah, I'm bullish. This to me is positive. And that doesn't mean that we're gonna break through right now, but we might get rejected here. But I feel at least on the larger scale, I think we're okay. But as of right now, today, I know with me, I am using stops and protection both ways, and that's what I wanted to say. Tomorrow, there is a video airing on the YouTube channel of Crypto Love. We recorded a collab video tonight, and there are some updates that my community is definitely going to want to hear. It might not be some of the answers that you want to hear, but it's there are updates that you're most likely going to want to know. And I'm not going to upload the video on my channel. I didn't record it, but it'll be on Crypto Love. Crypto Love. Cynthia Bot is discussed in Crypto Love interview. Amongst many other things, the future of Market Cipher and many things. Very good things. The future is bright. No question about it. But as of right now, it is hard to tell if we have the gas to break out of this resistance right now. If this is gonna be the time that it happens. It'll be the first time, so chances are it won't. Chances are if you prepare for the worst, act like you know it's not going to happen. I'm long right now, but my stops are very tight. And market, not limit. So use protection. It should be interesting. I'm looking forward to putting this pattern in my pattern book. So yar matey. We've been having such a damn good time. Man, I went through our whale crew, our trade calls, and we have been. The only reason I'm not going to say 100% is because people come at me. There was a couple trades where I exited and got back in, or a couple like hedges, but I'm batting. I don't know. Ask one of our members that isn't a fake, an actual person. See for yourself. So shout out to my community. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate it. And let's be careful. Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best.